Hey team, Brooke here, and I'm doing this video to teach you how to properly conduct a three-way call. Now, three-way calls are game changers in this industry. You may think that you know all the information. Why bother your upline leader for a three-way call when you can answer all the questions? Third-party validation. Having that third-party validation can make or break you signing up that new market partner. So, how to conduct a three-way call. Do we get them on the line and go straight through this Dare to Succeed, filling them in on all the facts about Monat, Smart Start? That may overwhelm them a bit. So here's how I do it. I'm teaching you my $1 million secret, and I hope that you are able to teach and duplicate this within your own team. So this is what I do. So my new market partner or my market partner will text me and say, hey, do you have time for a three-way call? You know, I'll tell them, give me 10 minutes. I'll sit down, make sure I have everything in front of me, and I'm ready to go. I'm in a quiet area, so I need a little bit of a heads up so I can step away and be ready for the phone call. So we will join in on a three-way call, and my market partner will actually get me on the phone and then get their potential on the line then. The market partner needs to get the upline leader and then get the potential on the phone. That way the upline leader at the end of the phone call can step off and the market partner and the potential can then still converse. So once I get them on the line, I tell them how excited I am that they jumped on the phone call, that I have heard so many wonderful things about them, but I have a question for them. I need to know what intrigues them the most about our company. And then I give them a few examples. Is it our comp plan? Is it the car program or the founders pool that we just, we're launching in the UK? Are you more interested in hearing about the products? And so I give them a couple of different ideas on where they want this conversation to go. And that way I'm not overwhelming them from the start with this whole Dare to Succeed. I still use this as a guideline, but I don't just straight read through it. I need to know where they're coming from, because more often than not, they will talk themselves into it. So we need them to talk more than we need us to talk. So let's use an example. I wish I had someone here so I can do like a little role play, but I don't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try it my best here by myself. So I'm just going to use this example with Vanessa. Vanessa just got me on the three-way call the other night. And so I told her, thanks, Vanessa, for getting me on this three-way call. I am so excited to meet you, Tina. Thank you so much for jumping on this call with us, taking time out of your evening. I want to ask you a question, though. What intrigues you the most about our company? Would it be our comp plan, or maybe our naturally based products, our car program, or an opportunity to be in the founders pool and have a percentage of the company's commissionable profits? And she told me, you know what, I'm kind of interested in seeing the business side of this. The comp plan and how to get started and, how much money there is to be made. And so I already know she's in a business mindset. I'm thinking market partner. I'm not immediately thinking VIP customer. Yes, I still am going over the products, but I am directing the conversation to already launching her in her business. So we're onboarding her on this three-way call, and it's an opportunity call, and we're already onboarding her. So I started with awesome. Okay, so I need to know how much would you like to make monthly to make this worthy of your time? Now this tells me, is she in it for some side cash, maybe a few extra $100 a month? Or is she in it for the long haul? Does she want to, replace her income or set up a retirement? So I'm needing to know this, and this does change as they progress in the business. Their dreams, their goals get bigger. But right from the get-go, I need to know where she's at. So she told me, I'd like to make about $1,000 a month. And I tell her, that is completely possible, and let's teach you how to do that. Okay, so I know now that she's kind of getting serious about this. She's wanting to make $1,000 a month in this business. So I ask her, okay, so you told me you're a realtor. How much time are you able to set aside to work your Monat business? Here and there, checking your Facebook, sending out follow-up texts, making a few phone calls, how often are you willing to set aside time? And she said, I'll set aside as much time as I have to make that $1,000. And I said, okay, so she's willing to set aside the time to put forth that effort to build her business to make that income. So then I asked her, what's your why? Why are you wanting to do this business? And she said she's always wanted a side project, a little hobby, and she loves hair products. She needs the hair products. Then she went in to tell me how drastically she needed the hair products. And so I talked to her about what products maybe she needed for her hair type. And so then we went into the products part of it. And we were just conversing back and forth, and I'm onboarding her, writing these answers down the whole entire time. So we've already done step 1 with your why, step 2 and 3 with time and earnings. And then I went into step 4 and I said, you're a realtor, so you know everybody. Has your stylist heard of this? And she said, no, but she would probably really, really like the products. I said, okay, so we need to write her name down. We need to go after the stylist. So let's start with your contact list. You know a ton of people. Can you think of about 5 people right now that could use the products? And maybe 5 people that could maybe want to do this as a side project, just like you, and get that discount? And she just started saying names. And she was making her contact list verbally without even writing it down, without even knowing that I was onboarding her. So here we are. We did step 1, 2, 3, and 4 was contact list. Now we talked about her launch event. We talked about how she can host a wine and wash or a wash party at her salon or with her stylist and invite all her friends and family. We talked about how she could do it in her own home. We talked about how she could maybe rent a room or even just meet at a restaurant, Panera Bread or something like that, and invite all her friends and family. And we could actually be on the phone with her or FaceTime and do a virtual launch event because she is out of state, so we weren't able to go. So that would be step 5, the launch event. So now we moved into step 6, and I talked to her about Smart Start and the ways that you can make money. Now, when I'm on a 3-way call with someone, I don't want to just start telling them about, 4 VIP customers, 1 market partner with a product pack, and this is a block. And it gets overwhelming without having a visual document in front of them. So make sure if you're going to go into the Smart Start, if you're going to go into the comp plan, as you're on the phone with them, you're sending these documents, via Facebook Messenger so they can take a look at it as you're going over it, because just hearing the numbers will confuse them. So in Smart Start, when I explain it, I say, you know what? Our focus is 4+1, 4 customers, 4 VIP customers, 1 market partner with a product pack. You do that, it's limitless during your Smart Start period. But every time you do that, you earn bonuses. When you do that 3 times, you earn a bigger bonus. Guys, and there is like $2,300 sitting on the table for you, and I will teach you how to do that. And that's how I do it on a 3-way call. Now, after they sign up, we have another phone call set up to where I get more in depth with that Smart Start. I send them my Smart Start video to where they can watch it on the board as I'm writing it down. And you can also send them the company's PowerPoint. There's tons of tools, but I don't believe that on that 3-way call, you need to get into all the numbers. I think it will really confuse them. So we did step 6 with Smart Start, and I just kind of touched up on it. I wanted them to be thinking about that there's a lot of money to be made in the beginning, so we better get started. And then I moved into step 7 and told them about managing market partner and how if they work their business in Smart Start, that they can easily reach the first rank in the company with a $100 bonus. Again, I didn't get into numbers there. I told them how simple it was, and that if this is something that they wanted to do, that we'll set aside another phone call right after they sign up, and we'll talk more on how to set up a game plan for them to achieve these goals and get to MMP. I don't believe that the 3-way call is designed to go over all of those numbers and overwhelm everybody. So, on this particular, in this particular situation, Vanessa had already sent samples. They hadn't yet, she hadn't yet received them, so they were in the mail. And, excuse me, I gotta get a drink. They were in the mail on the way to her. And Vanessa said, I sent you samples. I sent you, about 3 washes or whatever. And I'm so excited for you to get to use them. And we were ready to wrap up the phone call there. And I thought, man, she is ready to go. Now she's going to have to wait on the samples and then use the samples and then order a product pack and then wait 5 to 7 days for her product pack. The month's going to be over with. So I told her, what's it going to take on my part to get you signed up tonight? You sound so excited. You're ready to make $1,000 a month. You have all these connections. You think your stylist is really excited. And you told me that you could really use these hair products. So I know once you use a sample, you're going to want more. If we go ahead and order your product pack tonight, you'll have time to use the samples, and then your product pack will be in by the time your samples run out. So I felt like that was a really good opportunity for me to say, you know what? What's it going to take on my part to get you signed up tonight? Because I really feel like you're going places in this business. I am so excited for you, and I don't want to let any more time slip away, because I don't want your friends and family to hear about Monat from someone else because they didn't know you were thinking about signing up. So let's go ahead and get you signed up tonight, and that way we can spread the word to your friends and family that you get to be their shampoo girl. And she was totally on board. We then went into product packs and what product pack would be best for her given the products that she needed for her hair type. And so Vanessa was able to sign up a new market partner. And how easy would it have been for us to just end the phone call with her using her samples and getting back to us, right? Life happens. She might have not used the samples right when she got them. She might have set them aside, and pretty soon the whole month's over and she hasn't even used the samples. So when you get them on the phone call and you have them excited and you can sense that they are interested, why not use that lingo? What's it going to take on my part to get you signed up? What do I need to cover? What do I need to go over more thoroughly for you to understand how awesome this opportunity is? We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose, but you have everything to gain. And so that is my little tip on how I conduct my 3-way calls. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you so much for tuning into my video.